waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully everyone is well. So we've got Robert and Tropity. Got that wrong. Great stuff, yeah, I'm doing good. Much better after getting over a cold. Definitely on the mend. By tomorrow I should be ready to rock and roll fully. Boom. Torpedo. I'm terrible with names like that, dude. I'll just say Tor. What's up? Podaloo, how's it going? Surprisingly not on Sandy Bay. Don't have Sandy Bay. Genuinely don't have Sandy Bay. From what Oxy told me earlier, I PM'd him on the Facebook there, and he said it's pretty much done. He's just finishing up the final touches. The thing you got to understand with Oxy is he'll always put up in advance saying it's complete when it pretty much is. He's still finishing up the final touches, so if I am one of the lucky few that end up getting it for his testing, then knowing Oxy could either be tonight, which I doubt at this point, or tomorrow, but who knows. And even then it won't be to show off on streams or videos or anything like that right away, I would hope. I would want to give it actually a test first beforehand. Alright, let's get in game. Bam. I'm not the type of person to go, oh, new map, let's straight away do content. Nah, I'd rather get it tested first to make sure there's no screaming errors. Score it, Ethan. Whatever you want, it's good. There we go, a name I can actually pronounce. You're not any notifications getting bloody... Really? It's... Yeah, the notifications don't seem to be going out at all right now. What's going to be the quickest way? This way. You're gonna have to wait. You know the song Road by... Jeez. No, I don't know the song. Yeah, Craig. It looks so good in 19, better than 15 and 70. He's done a lot to it. He has done a hell of a lot to it. I think, for the most part, the map is actually based off of the 15 version, the version that everyone remembers and really liked. I wasn't a big fan of the 17 version, and it seemed like a lot of people were like that. Even, I remember talking to Oxy at the time, saying that the reason people liked Sandy Bay so much was because of the layout and everything, of the way it was, and then he massively changed it for 17. And after I had that discussion with him, it was way after the map was released, so there was no turning back. He kind of was there going, yeah, no, I understand where you're coming from. So, at that point, I think it was decided that he'd more than likely keep true to the original Sandy Bay as far as farm layouts, whatever the next version was. Have you had more than one snow yet on... I've not seen snow yet on Greenwich. Oh, there's nothing to worry about, Craig. Get to them when you can get to them. If you can't, you can't. Life gets in the way. Hey, boo, what's up? Whoa. That turned way sharper than I was expecting. There we go. Have you seen the new Mobiles trailer? No. Says in the title, Craig. No, my Sandy Bay looks good. Oh, it does. It does look good. I look forward to getting my hands on it. I really do. Whenever that will be. I'm gonna try and go around and get all the ones that are gonna be stuck in the damn hedges. And trust me, there is way too many. What's your favourite map of this one? Greenwich. Without a shadow of a doubt. As of right now, at least. And Sandy Bay could take that, but we'll have to wait and see on that. BJ. Why is this thing struggling? I wonder if it's that realistic vehicle thing that I put in yesterday. Do you know who made the Richard Weston trailers for 19? Didn't realise they were any Richard Weston trailers for 19. So no. Yeah, I'm in love with the map at the minute. It is a fantastic map, it really is. Now, I've used this before and it didn't have this. It wasn't going this slow. It's probably that new mod that I put in yesterday. I wouldn't mind betting. I have that mod as well since I took the Gearbox. Yeah, well, I'm using the other Gearbox one that I found recently, and I've got a feeling that's why they may have taken it out, because of that. It's the other Gearbox that I'm using right now. Honestly, it's the best one I've seen to date. But I'm trying that realistic thing. To be quite honest, I've not seen really much change. So I don't know. I should put it in forward drive, see if that helps. I would have thought this would have had enough power. I really did not think it would be hurting as much as it is. I could go and switch the gearbox off and see if that makes a difference, but I really don't think it's that. How do you open the new Gearbox mod you use? It's Control C, I think. Yeah, Control C. Left Control C. Now he changed, after I did the video on about it, he changed the way you download it. There is a link literally just underneath where you see all the different files that says download. Click here and it will automatically download the mod straight off the GitHub in a format that you can throw straight into your mods folder, which is cool that he's done that. A lot of people don't. So if it's not working, then go back to the page and check there and download that version, just in case you didn't put it in correctly. Did you been to Cornwall Gold? I've never been to Cornwall. Don't forget, Craig, I'm in Canada now. Chances of me stepping foot back in the UK soil anytime soon is very slim. Very, very slim indeed. Not a fan of that realistic mod. How come I be? Have you noticed much of a difference with it? Like, I'm pretty sure that's what's causing this to be so slow right now. And it does look like those front tires are slipping. It is Gap. How's it going, buddy? How you been keeping? Staying out of trouble, I would hope. Found the white tires when doing field work. White tires doing any field. Yeah, I usually put white tires on any machine that I can. Do you have sale Cornish chocolate over there? Not that I know of. That's very, very, very niche. I run a mod that makes stuff realistic weights as well. Do you think that it could be that doubling up with the realistic vehicle? Does that add it? Brandon! What's up, dude? Thank you. I was actually about to call your bluff on that one, and I'm glad I didn't, because it actually showed up. Super chat, 2 USD, hello from Columbus, hope all is well. In Restream chat. And the way it looks like you actually typed that, pretending that it was a super chat. Thank you very much for that super chat. Much appreciated. The money that you have just given is more than I would make off a single video right now. Thank you. much appreciated. Yeah, I wonder if that realistic vehicle has extra weight stuff in it. I wonder. You would think a 100 horse tractor would be able to pull this though, wouldn't you? Because I think that's what this is, around 100 horse. Had a new fancy. The rolls are all the same. I'm doing good. Yeah, it's the small one. It's the 300. Do you have money from YouTube? Yeah. Very little though. Let's be honest. Yeah, it's the 430. I think it's 100 horse. It's the lower end one. Well, one of the lower end versions. As it's getting more bales on it, it is getting heavier. Brandon, no problem. Love the channel. Keep it up, man. Dang, dude. Thank you. Much appreciated. Legend. That one didn't come through. That now it just come through on Restream chat. I like the fact that it's doing that now. I used to miss super chats because of that. Well, until it come up as a notification. Thanks, dude. Really appreciate it. Alright, let's turn off the gearbox and see if that makes a difference, just out of curiosity. Config. Switch it off. No, it is acting real heavy. It's not like doubled the weight down there, so it could just be... It probably is that realistic vehicle thing doing its thing. Oh, so you moved away, didn't you? Yeah, I live in Canada now, permanently. You know that already. We've talked recently. Catch you, Craig. Alright, we'll move over to Baler in a second. I'll just scoop this thing out of the hedgerow. Hey Matt, how's it going, buddy? Is it much tire sinkage? I don't think so. In the pictures with that mod, it only seems like there's tire sinkage with row crops, from what I've been able to tell. And even then, that looks bad. It's probably tractor being light. I've disabled the HUD for that mod, so I can't see the slippage. But the mod, the way it has the HUD, literally almost in the middle of your damn screen, it feels like it's... I'd rather disable it. So I think it's been like 6 months since we... Really? You've been in here... You've been in here more recently than that, I think, Matt. 9 times out of 10 you linger in hardcore. Maybe not 2, I don't even know what's been going on. Not much. Not much at all. Hey, Steve. Almost didn't see you there. What's up? I don't think I have another tractor up here, because this thing is just hurting hard. I've been busy. Oh, nice. New projects or just life? And I'm not meaning new projects, aka farm some stuff. I know you're pretty much done with that. I think it's wheels. It is that realistic vehicle mod that's causing the issue. But to be fair, if this tractor is 100 horsepower, which I'll just go look quick and see. Yeah, 110 horsepower, it's probably legit. Silage bales ain't light. It's the first time I've been in since you got your PC over. Oh, really? Dang. Yeah, I guess it would be. I love the new Baler up mod. Oh, the one where you can actually have to fill the bale net. It doesn't work with this baler though, which is disappointing. Just life around Christmas, then I redid my setup. Oh yeah, I figured you were done with farm sim at this point, let's be honest. Hollandi, surely pulling that trailer full of barrels is equivalent of pulling like... Yeah, it is. Yeah, exactly. And it's obviously the realistic vehicle thing doing it. It's just trying to work out whether it is. 110 horsepower tractor, like you said. Silage bales are heavy. It says complete total weight is 16.2 ton down in the bottom there. I have a mod that makes stuff more realistic weights on top of all of this, so... Momentum is king, and stuff like this. And if you're going up a whoa, going way too fast there. Going up a hill, and you can't get the momentum there, you're SOL. But once you've got the momentum, it's just going to push you. Like you're seeing here, I'm off the accelerator completely now. It's taking forever to slow down. Hey Jack, how's it going, buddy? To be honest, I've recently felt like doing modelling. Just haven't bought myself to it yet. Want to model some unusual stuff. Nice. Is that just the model or eventually release? With you as much as you are into your flight sim stuff, I think it was me and Rob that were having this discussion in TeamSpeak the other night, and I think it was Rob at least. And he was, to be fair to him, he was asking some sensible questions, and he was saying about you doing the flight sim stuff. I think it was you. I think it was Rob. Someone at least. And got me thinking, like, especially when Microsoft Flight Simulator comes out. Yeah, you're into your flight sim stuff. I wonder if you could turn your hand to that. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know how much more complicated it would be though. Be lost in game and stuff, it's annoying. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I see someone released the JCB app for 19. Not that I've seen. There used to be a JCB telehandler floating around back in the day, but I don't know what happened to it. When I say back in the day, I'm on about 17. Not unless it's that one converted. It does pull, but I've disabled it. You have to go to the Lua file itself with Notepad++, and you can disable the HUD. I have it removed because they literally have it placed right here. It looks horrible, and there's no way of switching it off, which is stupid. And I'm capable of modelling, but God knows if how stuff would be on that. Different passion though, Matt, let's be honest. You've lost your passion for farm sim completely. You haven't lost your passion for modelling, and the fact that I see you a lot in flight sim stuff, you're passionate about it. And you won't have the community screaming at you to do this, do that. You'll be doing it for yourself, just for shits and giggles. It's a good bit from Ghana. Completely different schedules, though. Yeah, he's in Canada. He's not very far in the grand scheme of things from me, but he works. I caught him 10 minutes before he left for work earlier today. There's a fact that the same stuff keeps going out. There was actually some decent stuff today and a couple of stuff yesterday too. How far down do I need to go? Next one. Oh no, Brody, I've been applying. It's gonna take a bit. It's not like you can walk into a job straight away, let's be honest here. But I have been applying. Oh no, I almost turned down that. It's up here. We could do it with turfing machines. Flower crop. That'd be cool. That would be cool. I don't think I've ever seen anything flower orientated in the game or turf as far as the farming stuff goes. Pretty much anything and anything right now. Anything hands-on. Do you use any shaders? Nope. I don't think the game needs it. Oh, I didn't realise there was a section back here too. Huh. Alright, these will take some time to ferment. These were all baled today, so if we scan that, yeah, 48 hours to go. Turned away, badly. Too big for me. I've got the mod, I think I've got it in. But yeah, I'm not a fan of that thing in the grand scheme of things. A bit too big. Hey, big man, what's up? I think it only works on the stock in game stuff, obviously just the round ones. Or isn't it actually working at all for anyone? I was hoping it would work on the class combi baler there, and it's not. Which kind of sucks, but I'm not surprised. Let me know if the music's too loud, because I could barely hear it. And that seems too loud. There's one coming up. To be honest, it doesn't. You must run settings on very high. Yeah, all of mine are on high. I back it off of very high just for... No, not too loud. Okay. Yeah, I just bumped it up there where I could hear it. And to me, that would be too loud on the stream. But yeah, I back mine all down to high, so it gain a bit more FPS. Oh, I'm doing good, David. What about yourself? So when you're on the round Baler, not Rapper, it would appear so. I don't know if it works on the stock. I've missed the turn. I don't know if it works on the stocking game Combi Rapper, the Coon one. I haven't tried that. Well, I had the class Baler already. At least. I'll load up a throwaway save and give it a go. Just to see if it comes up saying it needs it. Anyway, I don't know if it would be F1 menu or where. Yolandi, how's it going? Good to catch you. It's been a while. Awesome, Andrew. Yeah, I'm doing good. Hopefully you're doing good. Which settings affect FPS the most? That'll be the anti-aliasing and the filtering, whatever it is. I think majorly. My FPS in Farm Sim is, in the grand scheme of things, considering I'm running a GTX 1080, atrocious. I really do not understand why I'm getting such low FPS. I've got a feeling it's probably the RAM on this computer. It is a 5-year-old computer. It is an older system. Does anybody know how to edit an XML on a mod to have it show up that it needs an update in game? I edited the capacity on the trailer. It's a bit because of it. It does need an update because of it, because you've messed with a mod and it's changed the hash number. So it's always going to do that. Seem to get lag spikes sometimes, even through a PC. It's decent. Could be mods. Oh, has anyone else noticed? I don't know if it's just this John Deere being incredibly loud. I cannot hear the beeper from the Baler anymore. It is there, but it's very quiet. Like, you can barely hear it. You guys may not even be able to hear it with the music and everything in game. Do you know how to fix that so I can change it and it doesn't show up update? There is no way of doing that, Andy. It's always going to show an update because you're editing the mod to change the hash number. Like Andrew said, you could completely rename the mod so the mod hub doesn't realize you actually have it installed. But if you're getting annoyed the fact it's showing an update, you're going to get annoyed by the fact that it's probably showing the fact that you don't have it. I think that map uses a lot of GPU power. Really? Potentially, I wouldn't have thought so, but potentially, I guess. I really don't understand what happened here. When I mowed the field, I don't think it was ready to cut. And now it's fully grown. I really don't understand that bit. Sim Gaming, what's up, dude? Jarhead, how's it going? Good is now following. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch, much appreciated. I muted it to take a drink and I forgot to unmute it. GG. No, I haven't downloaded the anti-roll, Baler roll mod yet. Been meaning to. I forgot. The ETS2 updates, what have they updated? I've not seen any come through, although I haven't checked today. And no, I don't play multiplayer. I'm in Canada now, so if you're in the UK, the ping, or Europe even, the ping would be through the roof for me, and I would be lagging all over the shop, which doesn't make it entertaining in the slightest. New haircut? I haven't had a haircut. I need a haircut real bad, but I haven't had one yet. Are you going to do pigs on this map? I've got plans. I have got plans, and that is more than likely root crop and the potato washer thing. Kind of interested in that. Yeah, I don't know how that works with seasons though, so we'll find out. Getting bald patch bigger. That's because it's pulled back. It shows hardcore when I've got actual full length hair and I've not had it cut. Last time I had my haircut was wedding, and that was what, November? So it's been a minute. And yeah, any days what will be causing FPS problems. It takes a dump when I turn the modded Baler on. Scripts? What scripts are you running? I'm scared as hell about going bald, really. My dad had a real bad receding hairline, but that was about as far as it went. I love that potato washer, makes the potatoes much more fun, increases the price. Does it work well with seasons though? Because I'm thinking about doing potatoes and root crop harvests of stuff on here, but that involved buying some fields. I don't know what fields I'd end up going with. and then leasing a self-propelled harvester, does it make it even worth it then? I don't know how much it costs to lease that. I just wish I was bolder. Hey, having there. I kept, like, mine's short. Like, I have, what? 3 on the sides and 4 on top when I get my haircut. So I am bold, fair enough. No worries, Tristan. Catch it when you catch it. I always try and go small, square fields for potatoes. Yeah, me and Dave were talking about it last night. There's definitely fields that I'm seeing right away that I can use for it. Let's be honest, look at the amount of fields on this map. It wouldn't even have to be full square fields. You'd just have to plant it manually, which I'd be okay with. Like even like 6952 would probably be a couple of good fields. But I'd also want it near a placeable area that I can get. But actually, that would be perfect because there's a storage yard there for the potato washer. Shit, I think I've just found the fields I can use. We'll have to do some intel. We'll go have a look-see. My brothers still have full head of hair at my age. And other things. Alrighty. How many fields do you have? What, 4? 5. Wow. 4 arable fields. The rest are grass. It's just around this area. Yeah, I'll look at... We'll take a trip down to 58 and 69. Take a look-see. They're farming in Canada. Case. You'll be surprised, there's a lot of all sorts around, kicking around. Yeah, of course there's going to be a lot of John Deeres, but there's a lot of John Deeres in the UK too. There's also a lot of cases in the UK. But you see a bit of everything. And obviously John Deere, Case, New Holland. The Challengers, like your ADCO Challengers, so you basically your fence. I've actually seen a JCB Fast Track with a normal plow, a moldboard plow, in a field once. Yeah, depending on how much we'll make out of this harvest, we may end up getting those fields for that. And get into the root crop stuff. Something I'd like to do personally. A bit of fun. Probably regret it very quick, but a bit of fun. Sunny Bay next. Yeah, because he's just finishing it up, then he said he'll be sending it off to testers. I know in the post he put up today that he's finished it. He hasn't. He always says that he has, and he actually hasn't. He's just doing the final little tweaks to it. Expand a bit. I've wanted to. I just want to get into some stuff that I don't often do. And honestly, root crop would kind of be that. Love to see more root crop in FS21. So would I. I think what I've been pushing for a long time now is orchard farming, personally. I'd love to see orchard farming put into the game. Presume you'll be a tester? We'll have to wait and see. I don't know. I always take it with a pinch of salt saying I don't know. Do you play your game save legit, or do you add money to it at the start? I always add money into it at the start. I play the game how I enjoy playing it, with the machinery I enjoy playing with. I'm not one of those people that I'm going to work my way through it, especially doing content, and get bored playing the game myself. That will make the content turn into a steaming pile of shit. I'd rather play it to the way I enjoy it. Some people like that, some people don't. That seems cool. Yes, I've got it in right now. but obviously you see no net on this, probably because it's the DLC baler. Presumably it would be okay with base stock stuff. I hope those guys do one for square balers though. And that is something I've said for a long time the game needs. Like, we have seeds, we have seed, we have liquid fertilizer and all of that stuff that we have to put in stuff. Why on earth do we not have bale twine and all of that good stuff for the balers? I've never understood that. If you don't enjoy it, it's not worth doing. Yeah, exactly. I've had some people back in the day, and I'm going way back, like FS15, FS13, complain that I cheat in the money and get the machinery I want and that I like to use. If you don't like watching it, then so be it, but I ain't starting from scratch. I want to play the game with the machinery I actually enjoy using. Alright, we'll leave that hooked up. We'll, so what can we go over to get over there quicker? Open this up, it's going to want to save, so I can take a quick drink. So I am thinking these two fields here. And we need to go... Oh yeah, the KFC. I forgot about that actually. So these two fields... This wouldn't be bad for potatoes at all, would it? And it's probably a reasonable price. And this field. Or do you guys think it would be a bit too small? I don't know, I kind of feel like it could be a bit too small. And this would be the storage area I end up getting. If the potato washer stuff would work up here, actually. It's actually damn near basically a different yard. Hey Ross, how's it going? Or we could get just one field and get this field. We could basically start another farm up here of potato stuff and just have this stuff as potatoes. Be kind of cool, actually. I kind of feel that this field would be better. Hey, Catherine. How much is this area, though? Let's have a look. So we go to land, so I would need... What? Why wouldn't I just do that? I would have to get that field anyway. Instead of getting... That's 69 grand, let's say. Well, let's say it's 70 grand. That's 130 with those two fields. It's a shame those two fields aren't split. Where I could get these for 240 for 3 fields. What you think? What pigs do you think of, Landy? What do you mean? What type would I get? I don't know. I've not looked into it. So it would be better for me to just get this, get field. I'd have to get this anyway, and I'm getting 3 fields. Well, that's sorted. So I need to make at least, let's say 250k. Plow up the ground. Yeah, exactly. Plow up the grass field, more spuds. Exactly. This one I'd probably do it with this field. You could probably do it, but I don't think it's even worth it. I'd probably just keep that grass and leave it be. But this one for sure. It's long enough. That's a plan. That is a game plan right there. And then, for example, leasing the actual potato harvester, because I'd never do it by tractor. That's just slow going. This is where it'll be the issue. So if you go customization, lease it. It's 25 grand to lease the damn thing. Like, not unless there's a modded one out there that's cheaper. This thing is very large. It is very large and in charge. So I don't know if I'd want to use this. Not unless conveniently it comes in on demo every time. I mean, I don't know. Breeding pigs is way more profitable. And the reason I'm thinking about pigs is because with the potato washer that came out, you get pig feed from it. So eventually I could look into doing that. I have plans for sure. And again, cows are something, not cows, pigs are something I very rarely have got into. So I wouldn't mind going down that route. Give me the back. Really? You do? Back when you use this one. Yeah, I'll have a look around. You'll see how much we make out of this harvest. We may not make enough. Unless I scrap the idea of getting the sprayer for up here for right now and use the pure profit from the silage bales here to get that land, which probably would help. There's a modded Greenwich Valley mod, is there? I'll take a look-see. Because with the money that we'll make out of the bales, it could be close to 100 grand there at least. So half of it. Bear in mind the level I started off this game save with, I've already got a good amount of crop in the silos. Plus what we're going to get once we can actually get in and harvest. We could make a good amount of money. I've seen that potato harvester. I was half wondering if that was a leaked version of AAA's. I hope not. How big is the potato wash? I was just thinking about leaving it outside in one of those spots up in that yard. Or we could turn that secondary field into a placeable for that. I'd rather not, but we could. Maybe lease it by here. Spot harvester. I would lease to begin with, and if it's worth it, then eventually I'll buy one, but more than likely lease it. Not big at all. Okay, so I could probably work at doing that and just leave it outside. I need to place it down on a throwaway test map and see how it all works first of all anyway. May do that later, after I'm done streaming. I haven't even got it installed, but I saw it and definitely was interested. Craig, I'm in Canada. BBC Two is not a thing. Not massive about the size of... Okay. Yeah, it could work up there, though. I'll have to look into it. It's definitely something I'm going to do. So something to look forward to. Soon, TM. How much is a potato planner? Alright, I know I'm butchering that up. Potato technology. We could go down these harvesters to begin with. I don't think I've ever used this. You can't use cosplay on this thing though, can you? $5 grand. Wow, $5 to lease this? The potato stuff ain't cheap, and in the stock game you make no money from them. Hope that potato wash Was that spray paint mod? Yeah, I used it for the forestry stuff. I put it in today, actually. To mark out the trees I actually want to harvest. I'm using it as it should, but it changes the whole model of the tree. And you can clearly see the difference there. But it just puts the X on them, that's all. Here. So if we're gonna find a tree that I want, so if you once we get underneath it, you see how dark the needles are on the pine tree there, and then once I spray it, it changes the whole model. Kind of funny, but it works well. It definitely gives me a clear one of what ones I want to mark instead of having to look around. Alright, this song's didn't hit him. Any good telehandler forks with locking script? No, not that I know of. Are you on about Baler forks with locking script? Yes, the Flegel ones. Flegel, yes. Your life will be changed. Your life will be changed. What's it under? I can't remember what it's under though. They're Flegel. Let's just find it in here. This one here, Combi Duplex. Trust me, it will change your life. If you set it up for dynamic attach, which is the locking one, and you can have front loader, wheel loader, telehandler, all the different stuff, but dynamic attach is the one that you want for auto lock. Under Baler technology? Ah, okay. There you go. That's the one I personally use. I believe that, like Andy just said, the CSD pack that has locking in it now as well. But cheers, no problem. And yeah, the pig farm in your game, is there a floating radio in the shed? Probably. If it's a radio floating, then yeah, it will be. Do you know if Oxy will be updating Oakfield with seasons update? Oakfield was updated with seasons, no? Oakfield's fully compatible, I believe. I think. Pretty sure it is. What shed are you on about? I actually don't think I've been up here for a while. If at all, actually. I'm not going to put it on, but if that's the radio you're on about, yeah. It's not floating for me. Gotcha, Craig. I believe you're going. Yeah, that's any up radio I'm thinking you're on about that. Was that a cow farm? Oh yeah, it was. GG. Where is the pig farm? Let's look again. God. Didn't even pay attention. No radio there. Oh, yeah. This, that's easy fixing G. Should be put over here, that's all. I see what he's done. Jeez. GG. Alrighty, what I'll be doing is getting to the end of this field and then that'll be a wrap. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, my guess is if it's floating for you, yeah, it'd be floating for everyone. Yeah, seasons installed and Oakfield just messed up the trees, which is why I asked about seasons update. Yeah, I thought Oakfield was updated for seasons though. I'm pretty sure it was. And if the map wasn't updated for seasons, yeah, that's when it messes up with the trees. DC Dave, don't know if you remember me from YouTube. Days or not, follow the same. I can't say I do, but what's up, dude? Hopefully you're keeping well. I'm gonna choose just DC. Ah, maybe I do, maybe I do. Console. Ah, not updated on console. There we go. Alrighty, that's this field road ready to bale. Which we'll end up doing tomorrow. Sell the rest of the, well, not sell the rest of the bales up, but stack the rest of the bales up and throw them down at the BGA ready to be sold at some point when they're ready to go. And hopefully we'll be good to fast time, maybe do a little brief bit of forestry tomorrow. And fast time and harvest. Actually really looking forward to harvest. Feels like it's been forever. I've been playing on Oakfield for ages with seasons, farming, the whole map, currently harvesting. Oh, nice one. That's the thing with Sandy Bay, I don't know the size of equipment that I'll go with. I always used to use the class Lexians on there. So I'm tempted to do the same again. Go back to my roots on Sandy. Big equipment on a map that people will go, it's a bit overkill. But I've kind of been missing using some of the bigger stuff. Alright, before I forget, I think these need a splashy water. How's the feed looking? Oh, fine. The sheep haven't been producing much wool. When do they produce more wool? Do you guys know? They've been lacking in the wool department. And they're almost all 1.5 years old too, so... I say all, I've only got 10 of them. I thought I had more. Is Greenwich Valley? Yeah, it's been on console for a while now. When we get Sunday Bay for testing before release, I don't know if I'm getting it for testing, and I have no idea. No idea. Okay, so we know the game plan that we are going to do, and that is save up to get our potato area, which is going to be this. Nope, this, which will end up getting these 3 fields here. So this is what we're working towards right now, the new land, 214k. So 250k, and then we can get going over on that, which, yeah, I look forward to doing that. That'd be really, really cool. Really cool indeed. And let's quickly check our crop, because I'm pretty sure they're not ready to harvest. Not that it would matter if they were. The wrap bale grab in the CSE pack for front loaders is broken. Hovers above the... Oh, really? Dang. 83%. If we go to this field's a bit further along. I need a different sheet for better wool. I thought these ones produced a decent amount of wool. Oh. This is ready to harvest. Yes. Guess what we'll be doing tomorrow? Harvesting at long last. I'll just get back over to the sheep quick then. So I've got, between Suffolk and Dorset, grows extremely fast, produces a moderate amount of wool, requires a lot of feed as an adult. It's profit, slow maturing, so it doesn't produce more wool when it's mature. And then the Dorset has a modest amount of wool production, requires medium amount of feed as an adult, relatively profit. Yeah, for lambs. Grow slowly, useful for wool production, that's that one. But and that produces no wool. So these 3 are the wool producers. Don't mean to beg, can you answer my last message? Is it TARDIS teleport used for teleport tractors? Yes, it is. Sorry, I didn't see it. Okay, I could get 10 more of those ones then, after. How much are they? Oh, they're all the same price. Yeah, I could look at getting 10 more. I was just curious. The sheep aren't something that I'm going ham on, by any means, so I was just curious. I think summertime is the best time for wool production. Could be wrong though. I would imagine when they're fully matured, they... Well, what does it say? Does it say when they're actually fully mature? I guess not. Maybe it does if you look in the sense. What site is it on? It is on GitHub. If you just put in TARDIS teleport, you should find it on Google for 19. I'd imagine. GitHub is the actual website, the official download for it. Anyway, I'm going to bid you guys farewell. I hope you have enjoyed. We will be back tomorrow for some more Farming Simulator and harvesting at long last. It's been way too long since I've gone on a combine. So until next time, hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. See ya.